says change what you sell by changing how you sell it. So have you ever wondered where you see two persons selling the same products but getting different results or charging different prices? Someone is a hairstylist and he or she's charging maybe $2 to cut hair or to make hair. I'm using $2 because I'm trying to cover the Nigerian currencies. Let's say you're in Nigeria 1,500 naira or 500 naira. You're trying to use that to get sales to, but someone outside, someone within your environment. Now, please, I know this course is going to be assessed by different persons from different parts of the world. So I'm trying to be careful and be more specific with the currency I use. So if I say somebody's shaving hair for $2, for someone in the States, it might not be very, very relatable. But if I come and say you're in Nigeria and you're shaving your hair for, I don't know, I've not lived so long in the States myself. So I'm not sure how relatable that would be. So for the base of this this example, so I don't go back and forth, I'll just stick to the Naira currency where I currently am living in Nigeria. So let's say we have two hairstylists here in Nigeria. One could charge 500 naira for shaping hair, 1,500. Some could charge 5,000 for the same thing. And some places they charge 50,000, 100,000, 150,000 for the same service. It's just like some places where you go buy a bottle water. And I've been on both ends. I've been in places where they sell bottled water for 100 naira or 150, and then I've sat on tables and on the menu I've seen water and it's in 5 digits, several thousands, and then the same water, right? At least it's not blood we are drinking, it's not juice, they didn't add salt or anything special into the water. It's still the same water. So what makes one person, or maybe a fashion designer, be able to charge high amounts for their prices? Another person is charging just a fraction of what the other person charges, and yes, the person is not getting as much sales as the person that is charging more is getting. So what's the difference? What causes that effect? What causes that to happen? And then I don't know if you've been in that shoes, and then you're wondering, but it's the same thing we are selling now. So I came here to tell you that you guys are actually not selling the same thing, though. Oh my goodness. And it doesn't mean that you're not selling the same thing, but or you wonder that now you're selling something, you're offering a service, somebody else is offering that same service. You guys are delivering the same level of excellence, charging both equal prices, but the other person has a lot of customers, makes more sales, like 10 times, 20 times more sales than you do on that same service. And now you're wondering, what's the problem with my product? But you cannot really blame your product, because it's the same exact product or service. This neighbor here is rendering and he's making millions monthly, 7 digits, 8 digits, while I'm still struggling with bare 5 digits. And sometimes at the end of the month, and you are wondering what's the difference. It's because you can change what you sell by changing how you sell it. So how you sell can influence, can change what you sell. So somebody that is selling, you guys might be selling the same product, the exact same service, but you guys are selling it differently. And when you sell differently, you don't sell the same thing anymore. So if you can change how you sell, you can, you can change what you sell. Something that is 5,000 can go for 15,000, can go for 30,000, can go for 100, and you have people now willing to pay more for it. You don't have people now asking you, is this not just? But that's is it not just? Is something else that you are pricing, that people are paying more and more and more outside with your competitors. So what changed? They changed what they sell by changing how they sell. So just say this after me. If I want to change what I sell, I have to change how I sell it. So you have to learn selling. How do you sell? Alright, so that's the basic thing. We have to move on. How do you sell? So selling is, you have to go from selling needs to selling solutions. That's one of the first change. Alright, so a lot of people just sell needs, like NEEDS, like you can, as you can see the spelling on your screen. Don't sell needs, sell solutions. Don't sell to people's logic, sell to their emotions. Alright, people are more of emotional buyers than they are logical buyers. So let's say I want to sell a gadget, a laptop, to somebody in the corporate world, and I'm just like, the person is not tech savvy, and I'm just selling a need. Oh, you need a laptop. The laptop, the laptop can come up. You just need a laptop. It's a beautiful laptop. It comes with a laptop bag. It has, all those tech features you always see in the carton of your laptop. So it has 8 gig RAM, 12 gig RAM, 20 gig RAM. It's the size, hard disk size is 1 terabyte. Core i7, Core i5, and the hard disk is not actually HDDs, SSD. A corporate person doesn't understand all those jargons, even though those are the features you would see on the laptop carton. It would be, but what am I doing? That I just give you an example of selling need. The person needs a laptop, and then you feel because you sell laptops, people that need laptops should automatically come to you when you say, come and buy a laptop today, because that's what you have to sell. So you are trying to sell to only people that need what you have, or that are aware of the need, that are hungry for it, that are asking, where can I get a laptop today? So that's where you just missed it. You are selling needs, you are not selling solutions. So imagine, I'm still a laptop seller, but I come say, okay, come buy a laptop. So with a laptop you can organize all your documents, you can type in Microsoft Word, type your documents, print them by yourself, your CV, send them out. Basic things that you'd always need to do as somebody in the corporate world. Plan your day, your meetings, what you have to say in your meeting, you can type that out. Your laptop just makes, and I begin to tell you what the laptop does for you, instead of just telling you to come buy a laptop. So there is that shift here. When I sell as a basic solution provider, when I sell solutions, the result is different. And one mistake with people that sell needs is that they think pictures do the work. So they just tell you, upload more pictures of the products you sell. So if you see someone selling, so on their statuses or any of their social media platforms, all you see is pictures. A lot of samples of pictures. And how many sales are they closing from just those pictures? Very few. For some, honestly, none. Scanty. They get more sales from outside or from repeat customers. They don't really get new sales from, some of their sources, because they just keep blasting pictures, samples of their jobs, samples of their products, different products that's available. You would only sell to somebody that just wakes up that morning thinking, I want to buy a laptop today, or I want to buy whatever you sell today, if that's how you sell. Or someone, and the person, you better be the best option for that person. Because if the person has one option, you do price shopping, because there's no special reason why he or she should buy from you. Especially if you also can get the same picture you put on your status somewhere else. Alright, so a good salesperson, if you are going to 10x quadruple your results, you sell solutions. You have to understand that people are more emotional buyers than they are logical buyers. So we switch from selling needs to sell solutions. So repeat after me. This is your salesman confession. Say, I meet people needs by selling solutions to them. So every salesperson, if you are going to be successful, you have to start thinking of yourself as a solution seller. Right? It's not a need. You have to start thinking yourself as a solution seller. So the foundation, that's one. You sell solution, not needs. So you have to, this gives every salesperson an assignment. You have to find out what problem is your product solving. Not just pictures. Go down on your pictures. At least wait for them to ask you for your samples first. That should not be your primary messaging. Alright? Let them ask you, can I see your jobs? Or if you are uploading, it should not be your major message. I'm not saying you should quit uploading sample of your product, but it should not be the major thing. It should not be your major marketing message. You are making a mistake if that's all you know to post. What you should be telling them, what you should be selling is not the product images, the product samples. What you should be selling is solution. A perfect salesman, a professional salesperson is a solution seller. So you are not trying to manipulate them or convince them to buy what they don't need. You are selling to them a solution that you believe can solve the problem or any problem they are facing. So we'll just come down to, this is why every product needs to have a unique selling proposition, what we call a USP in marketing. So USP is unique selling proposition. Some people call it unique sales points. So it's more of what stands you out. It's a summary of the problem you are solving, or a summary of what of the problem that product is solving. You know, I could rephrase it and say the same thing again as a summary of the solution that product is giving or bringing to the table. And why it's called unique selling proposition or unique sales point is because it also has to be different. It has to be different because if you're selling the same thing, you know, I'll just read these 4 things. Your unique sale proposition can and should answer the following questions. Why should I listen to you? Why should your customers listen to you? Why should they do business with you instead of anybody and everybody else? What can your products do for them that no other products can do? What can you guarantee that nobody else can guarantee? And now somebody else is begin to get bothered or worried. And you're thinking, but I sell, in case you fall into a category, you sell a very common product. You're wondering, how can this be me? I sell a very common product. I sell a very common service. How can I have a unique selling proposition? Because my product is not unique. That's what you're thinking, right? But remember, you can change what you sell by changing how you sell it. So, crafting a unique selling proposition is not by changing your product in itself. It's by changing, how you sell it. It doesn't change your product. It just changes how you sell it. So everybody can have a unique selling proposition. And everybody should. As a salesperson, you can develop a unique, develop a unique selling proposition for yourself. A company should have its own unique selling proposition. But now I'm talking about for your product, for your service. Each product should have its own unique selling proposition. Because when you're selling, if you're selling a business, you use the business unique selling proposition, or you should have it in mind while selling. If you're selling a product, you should have your USP of that product. It should be so strong in your heart while selling, because remember, you are selling solutions. You are not selling that thing. You have to change what you sell from just the logic, the primary need that is more visible to the eye, to the emotional need of that product. So we'll capture the USP. So how do I develop my unique selling proposition for my product? How can I change what I sell by changing the way I sell it? I'm already teaching you. Number 1, I say you should sell solutions instead of needs. And how do you do that? By selling to people emotions instead of to their head. So you are getting deeper now. So buckle up. We are moving deeper. Level 2. Level 2. Let's say we're around feet deep. Now we are getting to ankle deep level. Alright, so just get ready. You're enjoying the ride. And the first thing you should know is that every product solves multiple need. Okay? So every product solves multiple need. Every product solves a primary need and an emotional need. So, and I want you to list this out. It's going to be a worksheet. You are everybody. If you're taking this course, you have to do this assessments for yourself. So first, begin with the product. You write your product. You might have several products, but we just want to work with one this time. Just one. So you write the primary product. You write the product, the name of the product rather. Then under the product name, you have product name as you see it on your screen. Then underneath you have primary need. Your primary need is the most visible need, the most logical need that your product is solving. Alright, the need that you don't need to think twice. So for example, I'm asking you, let's say you make hair, or you sell beauty products. That's still too broad. I want to niche down to one product, not your entire business. I'm doing this on the spot so that you can see how easy this is. This is not rehearsed, and obviously I shouldn't do this, so I should take my time to craft out I've planned this, rehearsed this, so I keep my steez, my profession, but then I want you to see how easy it is to come up with something, and for some of you might not even be doing this for your business, that you have too much knowledge or product knowledge about. You might just have been hired somewhere as a salesperson. So I'm going to choose an example of an industry that I don't even have a business in, as a business owner myself. And every salesperson should begin to see themselves as a business owner, but we'll talk more about that during the rest of the course. So again, I'll just go with the fashion design industry. So let's say I make clothes. That's a service, not necessarily a product, and it's not properly niched. So let me go with you can create a USP for a service here, but I want to pick a product so we save time, because that's more niched down. It could still work. So let me just use let me use a product. Let me use a service, and I'll come back use a product for an example. So let's say a product, I create beauty soaps or beauty cream, and for this example I'm just picking a beauty cream. That's one industry that I'm really not familiar. I'm a man, so that you just know, I'm really not very familiar. I don't have any intention of starting a beauty company throughout my lifetime. Okay, so but a beauty soap or a beauty cream. One thing you ask is, now what's the primary need for this product? It depends. Alright, primary need, like I said, is the most obvious need. A primary need for a beauty soap should be I'm not a cream person, so I don't think it's not like I don't apply lotion, but from my standpoint and from most of you in that target audience. And one thing again, thank God I delved into this. One thing you should understand is that every business has a target audience, has its own audience. Every market has its audience. So you shouldn't be trying to sell baby food to somebody that's still in secondary school. Alright, you should sell that to an expecting mother, or a mother that just newly gave birth, has a child in the age range of 0 to 2 to 4, those range that takes baby food. Those are the prime people you should be going after. And one thing people miss out in sales is that they don't know their audience. But we'll get to that through the course. I'm just trying to help you see how you can develop a unique selling proposition. And I don't want to pick something I'm extremely familiar with, or something that I'm not a target audience at all. So it just has to be in the middle. So primarily, what's the product of it? The primary need of a beauty soap is different for several people. They just want to look good. I think that's the primary need. Anybody that is buying a body cream, the primary reason is because they want to take care of their skin. If you are buying a beauty product, you want to take care of your skin. That's the most obvious reason why anybody should be buying a beauty soap or a beauty cream. So either of them. So that's the primary need. Now, so like I said, when we sell, we don't sell needs, we sell solutions. The problem is that a lot of people just stop at the need level, and then because I sell a beauty soap, I just say, come and buy soap, come and take care of your skin. You need to take care of your skin. Then I upload pictures and pictures and pictures of all my cream or my soap, my beauty soap that I'm getting. I want to get them to buy, or I'm trying to convince them to buy. And then you wonder why you don't make any sales, because you're just selling at the primary level, primary need. So to sell solutions, you have to sell to the emotional needs, because every product beyond primary need or primary needs has an emotional need attached to them. And the only way to get the emotional need attached to every primary need is to ask why, to question the primary need. So I would ask why. Why does he or she want to take care of his skin? By questioning the primary need, you can get insight to what the emotional need is. With just one simple question, why? Or a simple word, why? So why for me is because there are several reasons why people want to take care of their body, their skin. Number one, permit me to say, to be appealing to the opposite sex. It's not like that's the reason I'll think of per se, but I'm just telling you what I think the general market is. Even though it's not my niche, I'm a digital marketer, so I can think broad and be able to come up with this. I'm a human being too. So to appeal to the opposite, and there's nothing, there is anyway, but to appeal to the opposite sex. So to appeal to the opposite sex, for one. Number two would be because for personal esteem, they believe they should look good because they see themselves in a certain way, in a certain class, and they want to reflect how they see themselves. They want to look their class. They don't want to look lower than their class. So that's a self-ego thing. They want to maintain their personal pride. They want you to see them and be able to rate them in a certain standard. They want to they want to be treated they want to be perceived as high class. These ones, they are not trying to appeal to the opposite sex. So on that, and these are different set of needs. These are different people. Different people have different problems that one product can solve. That's always the case. But the issue is that most people just stop at the primary need. They don't question the why. They don't begin to delve deeper into more reasons why the person would want to patronize the products in the first place. So instead of just going to the primary need, they just stop at, instead of delving deeper into the emotional needs, they stop at the primary need. So now for a beauty product, we've developed two emotional needs, right? So two emotional needs. One, person wants to appeal to the opposite sex. Two, for another person, he wants to he wants to belong, he wants to appear to be in a certain class that he or she believes is in, or is trying to get there. One of them wants to appear to belong in a certain class. And those are the two emotional needs attached to this product I can think of now. You can come up with, and it's just so easy to generate. So what's the difference between selling to the primary need and to the emotional need? Now my message in change is, we'll still have a lot of more work to do here in developing the unique sales points, but now I'm just still teaching you how to sell to emotions. So that when I'm selling to you, I just tell you, I know you want to look classy. You want to enter that room and look pink. You don't want to enter that room and people thinking that you are just, perceiving you less than who you truly are. Buy this product. This product to relieve, it would allow your esteem flow freely through you. It will embody, your desire, your beauty. It will give you that perfect reaction and response that you want from people. This cream or this soap, this perfect beauty product, is the brand thing that you need. It will brand you before your target audience. So for somebody, if I say these words to somebody that falls into that emotional need, boom, the person will be more interested, will be more ready to say, give me, take my money, give me your products, than somebody else that is just saying, come and take care of your skin. Are we saying the same? Are we selling the same products? Yes. Are we selling the same things? Technically, yes, because we are selling the same products. But are we selling the same things the same way? No. And that's where the difference is. That's where the change comes in. We are selling the same thing different ways. So by consequence, we are selling different things now. So somebody else is appealing to my products because I'm selling the same thing in a very different way. Instead of just shouting, come and buy. You need to take care of your skin. So if I'm selling to somebody that is appealing to the opposite sex, my message will be something sort of that is trying to appeal to the opposite sex. I'll be like, okay, if it's a female or if it's a male, I'll be like, if I'm talking to the female, if I'm talking to the female, I'll be like, are the guys not giving you the kind of attention you desire? I'm hitting those their emotional pain points. I'm hitting those the needs that the emotional need that they want, or at least not giving the attention that I desire. Maybe you are not looking the way they want you to look. It's not because you are bad or you are ugly. You just need to do something, and this cream will fix it for you. This soap will fix it for you. This message would make you bring out money to pay me, even though you did not wake up looking to buy a soap or a cream. More than if I just tell you to come and buy, because you need to take care of your skin, and then I upload pictures of my soap and my cream, and plenty beautiful people using it. Now those things, they have their place, but it's not the primary. It's not the it shouldn't be the emphasis for selling. The emphasis for selling should be that you're trying to meet an emotion. You are trying to solve the person's problem from an emotional point of view. All right. So I hope you see this example. So you are going to apply the same thing to your businesses, and you're going to if you're a member of the masterclass, if you're not, just find a way to join in. But this is good. Whether or not you can just send this in. All right. So you write we are going to delve more deep. Like I said, this is just ankle deep. So you're going to write name of a product, select a particular product, of your choice, write a primary need. If you feel, then write multiple emotional needs that you can pick up by questioning your primary need. Then, like I just did, practice selling, practice selling. Now, let me give you an instruction and holy commandments from myself, your humble Caleb, the father of digital marketing and sales. So, modern day father, godfather. So, if you every time want to sell, don't sell to logic, sell to emotions. Yeah, logic sales is not appealing. Stop selling needs, start selling solutions. That's what I'm saying, and I've taught you how to do that by selling to emotions. So you craft out the emotional need. So the next thing on this worksheet is what I call the white CP. White CP. I created that abbreviation. Rather, it means what inspired you to create the product, or what problem, that's WPDYMTPTS. What problem did you make this product to solve? What problem did you make this product to solve? So now this is more of, it will be easier for you to come up with the primary need, the emotional need. Well, now let's see if you're not you're not the founder of that, a business, you are not the inventor of that product, but you work in the company. This is where business knowledge comes in, or company knowledge comes in. If your company doesn't really have this information down, you should ask. You shouldn't have to be like you're putting your founder or your boss in an interview position where you're asking him or her questions. But you can just politely, cheerfully, even jovially or seriously or professionally. Professional example be like, boss, I've been trying to come up with a unique sales points for our company that will drive you more sales, and I want to change our messaging. Because of that, I just have to ask you, what inspired you to start doing this, to add these products to part of the things we offer? What inspired you to add this service to part of the things we offer? And it shouldn't be hard, it should just be honest. Like, what really inspired them? Or if you said what inspired them, the answer could just be simple: to make more money. That's why I like going a bit deeper, rather to just ask, what problem did you make this product to solve? What problem did you make this product to solve? And then that question could easily go deeper. then you can get that emotional answer you want to get from them. So I could tell you that as a skincare person, I was trying to get things that would bring out the beauty in me. I didn't go into I know I not created this skincare product, so it's a bit hard for me to come up with a reason why what inspired me to create a product. But if I'm using an example, I can tell you honestly what inspired me to create the products that the product and the services that I've invented so far. That's, for example, this course. So if you ask me, okay, Caleb, what inspired you, for you to create this course for your company for sales? It's because as a digital marketing agency, we work for companies where we help them generate leads. Generate leads. You get to find out what leads mean along the course if you don't know what that means right now. But the thing is that they have to convert those leads to sales, for our clients, for my clients. And I don't want the issue. I've had experiences where we develop leads, we generate leads, and then a lot of leads, but the company doesn't maximize the sales professionals in the company doesn't maximize them. And it's not because they are bad persons, but they just need training. They don't. So that's why we have to invest this training so it covers. I push the right knowledge that I know that they need to be able to close the sales that we want to get them or that we've gotten them. The leads, to convert those leads into from moving the leads from just potential clients to actual paying customers. So that's what inspired me to really do this. All right, so you can that should be that part should always be an honest answer. You can't I will not expect you to think or forge that yourself. You have to get it from the owner of the company, the owner of the business, the owner of the product, or if you created the product or started the service by yourself, what really inspired you? One problem are you trying to solve? And or what inspired you? If you're not trying to solve any problem, for some persons you're not trying to solve any problem, just wanted to make money. Okay, so the right question for those also be what inspired you to create this product aside from the money? What inspired you? So if what inspired you doesn't get that answer from them, you can just throw both of them at the same time. Really, both questions. So what problem? If the person is a solution-oriented person, a solution was trying to come up with a solution. Most times, the second question would get the kind of answers we need. But both of them are trying to get the same kind of answer. The same answer, actually, not even the same kind. And in case you're wondering, how would I know if I've got the same answer? I just need the honest answer. The honest answer from both questions. The answer from both questions is the answer you need. Just ask one, ask the other, ask two of them. Ask the two of them. So like I said, generally it's not hard. You don't need to be special to be able to see a product and determine its primary need. I just did that for a product that I didn't found. I didn't invent myself, a beauty product. I just automatically, did think of that and brought it up. Then the emotional needs. So just by asking why, questioning the primary need, you can come up with emotional needs. Then the white CTP or the WPDY MTPTS, you have to ask that. You have to ask that part and just get a genuine answer. Company knowledge is important for selling, company knowledge, products knowledge, all industry knowledge, So but I don't want to go too in depth into that. I don't want this to be many, should I call it all bluff course? I don't want to overload you with so many things, even though those things could be useful. I just want to give you just hit bullseye. The major things that are so important that you can just get now and start running. You can still get other books and learn other things. But I created this course to solve a major problem, like you already found out, so that you'll be able to close leads, you'll be able to convert people to customers, the people that view the people that you talk to, the people that come to you, be able to get them to pay you, the people that view your status, the people that follow you on social media, the people that hear you pitch, that you are privileged to, you just have an opportunity to pitch to them, to talk to them about your products. After this course, you'll be able to talk to them differently in a way that they are more willing to say, take my money, take my dollar, take my naira. You start getting results, responses, different response that you never used to get before, that you didn't used to get before. While you are now selling what you sell in a different way. You've changed what what you sell by how you sell it. So that's one. And also along the line, I would also talk to you about several ways you can generate leads in this course, this particular one. As long as you have access to this class, you will also see some classes like that too. But then I would give you an offer about generating more leads for your business or for your products that you're trying to sell for your customers at the end of the course. So just stay true. You better don't miss it. In all you're doing, in all you're doing, ensure that you don't stop halfway. You wait all through till you hear me pitch my offer to you, and just I help you, provide a solution to you that can help you generate leads, so that you're not just learning how to. Even though I'll teach you some part of how you can generate leads for yourself in this course, I'll still give you an offer that would help you do that even in a more dramatic way. Even though I'll teach you and show you some ways that you can help generate leads. People. What is leads? I think I have to. Leads is just like people interested in buying but haven't bought. Those are leads. Or just your audience, you know, interested interested in listening to you. Those are leads. But a lead becomes a customer when he or she actually brings out money and pays for that particular product or service you have. So just having a lot of followers or a lot of leads, a lot of persons, in your contacts list, viewing your status on WhatsApp, for example, or a lot of emails in your email list, a lot of followers in your social media handles alone is not just going to do the trick. You have to really know how to sell. And some of you are not selling. The problem is not because you don't have the numbers or because your numbers are too small. It's because you've not just been selling right. So I see those things where they do, okay, follow me, I follow you. You get contact, join this group. 100 persons are going to add you. They're going to see your contact. You buy followers. You get those have their place. They are very important to build your reach, to build your follower. They all have their place. But then, if you just know how to get leads, those are not necessarily leads. They are not really qualified leads because they have not indicated interest. A lead is someone that has indicated interest. Not just an audience that you have access to. That's the difference. So if you have an audience that is not your target audience, you already have a big problem. So you first of all have to get your target audience, in your DM, and we'll talk more about this. I don't want to jumble the whole stuff at once, and at the same time, I don't want to be too. I also want to have that flair of being spontaneous while I'm teaching you this, to make sure that I just help you get what you need to get at every at every point in time through this course. So if you just have a lot of persons in your contacts, the first thing you have to make sure is that those people are your target audience. If you have access to a lot of audience, make sure they are your target audience. Then you have to make them interested. Make them leads. Then get them to buy. And the way you do that to make them leads and get them to buy is by changing how you sell, which is what I'm already teaching you. So I'm being honest here. And you should give me my credits for that at the end of this course. Or if you're impressed already, you can as well give my credits right now by dropping your reviews on Google, on my page. You would have access to a link on how to leave your reviews with me. But let's still go a lot more deeper. So after you ask them for their primary needs, you question is you ask emotional needs. You ask them, you can find out the white CCP or YWPD, YMTPTS for that particular product or service. Find out. These things will stand you out. As you are getting this information, it looks like nothing is changing, but then it's changing how you sell. Alright. Then the next question that you need to fill in this sheet to create your USP, unique selling proposition. Information I'll send to you in the next class, because this is already getting lengthy. It's almost 41 minutes. So I'll share with you the remaining information you need to fill your worksheets in the next class. The same course that you already have access to. I love you, and I see you selling big. I see you selling, closing millions in your various currencies in sales. Bye.